Welcome back, coin lovers. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating history of the 1865 United States $1 coin, a rare silver treasure born during the final days of the Civil War. This coin isn't just money. It's a piece of American history that carries the spirit of freedom, unity, and resilience. So, let's uncover the incredible story behind this legendary dollar. Top two first up. The 1865 United States $1 coin stands as one of the most historically rich and symbolically powerful pieces ever produced by the U.S. Mint. Struck during the final year of the American Civil War, this coin carries within it the echoes of a divided nation, the struggles for freedom, and the hope of Reconstruction. Every detail engraved into its silver surface reminds us of a pivotal time when the United States was being reshaped politically, socially, and economically. The $1,865 was more than just currency. It was a statement of unity and strength in the face of uncertainty. In 1865, the United States was emerging from 4 brutal years of the Civil War. The country was torn apart between the Union in the North and the Confederacy in the South. The Mint faced severe shortages of silver and gold, as much of the precious metal had disappeared from circulation, hoarded by citizens fearful of economic collapse. Paper money, known as greenbacks, had replaced coins in daily use. Despite this, the Mint continued to strike limited numbers of silver dollars primarily for collectors, banks, and international trade. The 1865 silver dollar became a rare product of perseverance during one of the darkest periods in American history. The 1865 $1 coin featured the famous seated Liberty design, created by Christian Gobrecht in the 1830s. On the obverse, Lady Liberty sits gracefully on a rock, holding a shield with the word Liberty inscribed across it, symbolizing the nation's defense of freedom and democracy. In her left hand, she holds a pole topped with Liberty Cap, a traditional emblem of independence. 13 stars encircle the design, representing the original colonies, and the date, 1865, is engraved at the bottom, forever marking the end of the Civil War. The reverse showcases a magnificent bald eagle with outstretched wings, clutching an olive branch and arrows, the dual symbols of peace and military strength. Above the eagle is the inscription United States of America and the denomination 1DOL. The overall design radiates power and dignity, perfectly reflecting the country's struggle and hope for unity during a transformative era. The 1865 $1 coin was struck in 90% silver and 10% copper, with a total weight of 26.73 grams and a diameter of 38.1 millimeters. It was minted primarily at the Philadelphia Mint, which bore no mint mark. The production was very limited. Only around 46,500 pieces were officially minted. Many were melted down in later years due to changing monetary policies, making surviving specimens exceptionally scarce today. The Mint's operations during 1865 were challenged by war-related disruptions and material shortages, adding to the rarity and historical appeal of the coin. Because of the small mintage, genuine 1865 silver dollars are quite rare. Collectors often encounter counterfeit or altered coins due to their high value. The proof version of the $1,865 is even rarer, with only about 500 proofs believed to have been struck, many of which were presented to dignitaries and wealthy collectors of the era. The subtle design differences between business strikes and proofs make both types highly sought after, especially when found in high-grade condition with sharp details and deep mirror-like surfaces. The year 1865 marked not just the end of the Civil War, but also the beginning of a new chapter for U.S. coinage. The Mint was about to undergo modernization, and the seated Liberty design was nearing the end of its long service, which began in 1840. This makes the 1865 issue historically significant. It's one of the final examples of classic pre-industrial American coin artistry, before the shift to the more mechanical and mass-produced designs of the late 19th century. Collectors value this coin not only for its rarity, but also as a physical link to a defining moment in America's story. During the Civil War era, silver and gold coins virtually vanished from circulation due to the public's lack of confidence in paper currency. The government's decision to issue greenbacks led to inflation and fluctuating metal values. By 1865, silver dollars like this one were not used in everyday trade. They circulated mainly overseas or were hoarded domestically. This economic reality means that each surviving coin likely remained untouched for decades, often kept as a precious family heirloom or a collector's prize rather than spent in commerce. In today's numismatic market, the 1865 United States $1 coin is a prize rarity. Its value depends heavily on condition, originality, and provenance. Well-circulated examples can fetch several $1,000s, while uncirculated or proof specimens can command prices upward of $20,000 to $60,000 or more at major auctions. Coins with deep toning, sharp strikes, or exceptional luster often attract competitive bidding from advanced collectors. Because of its Civil War connection, even moderately preserved examples hold strong historical and emotional appeal. Given its value, the 1865 $1 coin has been a frequent target of forgers. Many counterfeits are made by altering dates on later silver dollars or producing cast copies using low-quality metal. Serious collectors are advised to seek coins certified by trusted grading services, such as PCGS or NGC. Authentication ensures the coin's legitimacy and helps protect both its financial and historical worth. More than just a coin, the 1865 silver dollar is a monument in miniature, a relic of American endurance during its greatest internal conflict. Its shining silver face witnessed the fall of Richmond, the surrender at Appomattox, and the tragic assassination of Abraham Lincoln. For collectors and historians alike, owning this coin is like holding a tangible piece of 19th century America, a symbol of liberty, unity, and resilience forged in the crucible of war. The 1865 United States $1 coin remains a timeless emblem of a nation reborn. Its design captures the artistry of the early U.S. Mint, while its rarity reflects the economic hardships of the Civil War era. To hold one today is to touch history itself, the spirit of a divided people reunited under the banner of freedom. It stands not only as one of the rarest 19th century American coins, but also as a shining testament to the strength, sacrifice, and enduring values of the United States. Next up, the 1951 half-dollar of the United States is part of the famous Franklin half-dollar series, which was minted from 1948 to 1963. This coin features Benjamin Franklin, one of America's founding fathers, on the obverse, and the Liberty Bell on the reverse. The 1951 issue captures a post-World War II optimism and economic strength of America, while also reflecting a deep respect for Franklin's legacy of innovation, wisdom, and civic virtue. The Franklin half-dollar was designed by John R. Sinek, who was also responsible for the Roosevelt dime. The 1951 coin is composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, weighing 12.5 grams with a diameter of 30.6 millimeters. This precious metal composition gives the coin both intrinsic value and a distinctive bright silver sheen that collectors admire. 1951 D. Denver Mint. 1951 S. San Francisco Mint. Each mint mark can be found on the reverse, just above the Liberty Bell. Mintages. San Francisco, 13,696,000 coins. Although not the rarest in the series, certain high-grade and proof-like specimens are highly valued today. Obverse. Benjamin Franklin's portrait faces right, with the word liberty above and in God we trust below. The year 1951 sits to the right. Sinek's initials, JRS, appear at Franklin's shoulder. The central design shows the Liberty Bell, complete with its iconic crack, symbolizing freedom and independence. To the right is a small eagle, a legal requirement for half-dollars, and around the edges of the inscriptions, United States of America and half-dollar. Since the coin is 90% silver, its melt value depends on the current silver price. For example, at $25 per ounce of silver, the 1951 half-dollar has a melt value around $9 to $10, even if worn. However, collector value can far exceed this. Average circulated condition, $12 to $18. Uncirculated MS-60, MS-63 $30 to $80. High grade, MS-65 plus $150 to $400 or more. Proof-like and deep cameo examples, especially from Philadelphia, can reach over $1,000 at auction. Coins with strong details on the Liberty Bell lines, full bell lines, are particularly desirable and command premium prices among collectors. In 1951, America was entering the early stages of the Cold War, and the economy was booming following World War II. Franklin's image was chosen to represent the nation's enduring commitment to knowledge, innovation, and freedom. The decision to feature Franklin was groundbreaking, as he was one of the few non-presidents honored on U.S. coinage. The Liberty Bell crack was a controversial choice. Many thought it symbolized weakness, but the Mint defended it as a reminder of America's perseverance. The small eagle on the reverse was added only because U.S. law required a depiction of an eagle on half dollars. Proof coins from 1951 were only struck at the Philadelphia Mint and are highly sought after by collectors. The Franklin half-dollar series ended in 1963, just before it was replaced by the John F. Kennedy half-dollar in 1964, following Kennedy's assassination. This makes the Franklin series relatively short-lived, increasing its numismatic significance. The 1951 Franklin half-dollar is more than just a 90% silver coin. It is a shining piece of post-war American history. Whether you're a new collector or a seasoned numismatist, this coin's combination of silver content, classic design, and rich historical symbolism make it a timeless treasure.